the stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play fake, looking to throw. First play, taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game, you take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Boom. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Fowler. The pass rush closing in. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
designed quarterback line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. It's a beautiful throw. Hits it in stride. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Fowler. Bringing pressure. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the 1st down marker. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
4th and short, and the conversion goes for even more. I thought he was going to take it to the end zone. They set up a 1st and goal inside the 1 with a chance to deal another big blow to this defense's confidence.
Keeps it on a design run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Clemson. And 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution, and come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Again, it makes it 2nd and medium. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Wants to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout with it. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And the back gets the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Fowler. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
At completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gets made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught for the completion. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. first and goal. They'll try to run it in. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A screen to the wide receiver. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. They look to throw it here on second down.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs here. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Fowler. The sure hands, it's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right. This one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. QB keeper all the way. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The timeout is called important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The field goal is good. And the field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They get the second half started with the run play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Fowler. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look. Makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try the ground game here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass rush swarming him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Second down now after the sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They get him down, but a big gain over the 42. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They get the completion. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. The Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Looking for a receiver. Quick catch over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this
headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Catch hauled in here over the middle. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch him there. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's in the clear. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. Runs through the defender. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he's hit just before the throw. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes a handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Fowler. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team pens him in and breaks him down. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here.
He's swarmed by the defense. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And a powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the tailback's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try and muscle for the first down. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Oh, look at the clear cut. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the...
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Fowler. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And it's a kneel down.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring powerful running into the secondary.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how